I understand one of the things that you've been looking for is the magnetosphere.
Well, first of all, I'm talking about the magnetic field of Saturn. The Earth has a magnetic field, and because the Earth has a magnetic field, and when you take your compass, it points north and you know where to go. Jupiter has a magnetic field also, and we expected Saturn to have a magnetic field. And you need a magnetic field, a global magnetic field, in order to have radiation belts. Of course, the Earth has radiation belts. Jupiter has very strong radiation belts. We felt that the interior of Saturn is such that Saturn would more than likely have a magnetic field. And yet the solar storm that we're encountering as we are approaching Saturn is such that that magnetic field was masked. And so we kept getting closer and closer and closer to Saturn and no magnetic field. And early this morning, we crossed the standing bow shock wave, which results as a consequence of that magnetic field and the impact of the solar wind, which immediately told us, yes, indeed, Saturn does have a magnetic field, and we were even able to compute what the strength of that field was.
The cost of a planetary mission I like to measure in units of a beer. We all know what a beer costs. We all know what a beer means to us. The trip we're going to Saturn now is a real cheapie. We got 2 flybys of Jupiter by Pioneer and now one of Saturn for 2 cans of beer per person. Now that's cheaper by a long shot than the cost of going to a movie today. And I can't help thinking that's worth it. Do you agree?